Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. No, it will not be permissible to donate your organs after death. Your body belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You can't donate what doesn't belong to you. Wallahu alam.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. So as you just saw there again, right, this guy called Ask Mufti on TikTok. People are asking him questions, and again, I've already refuted him in another video in the past before about whether you need to do wudu after a shower, and I proved him wrong. Again, he's done the same thing again. Someone's asked him a question about whether you're allowed to do organ donation in Islam after a person passes away, and he turns around and says, no, it's not permissible. Again, I don't know which fiqh and madhab he's following, but according to the Ahl Sunnat wal Jamaat and according to the fiqh Ja'fariyah of the Shia, organ donation is not something that's not allowed. In fact, it's actually mustahab, is recommended to do, right? So we'll start again from the Ahl Sunnat perspective, right? So Mufti Mohammed Zubair issued a fatwa saying that organ donation is permissible provided the soul has left the body, and this is the aqidah of the four schools of thought within Ahl Sunnat wal Jamaat. The reasoning for his fatwa is that the donor is not harmed by the donation, because obviously they've passed away. The recipient lives due to this, so you're saving someone's life, so you're doing something good. The donor's body is treated with dignity, so that's also something that is done. The organs are not bought or sold. And finally, that the donor gives consent, right? So these are the four reasonings why Mufti Muhammad Zubair has issued this fatwa. And not just that, I mean, looking apart from Ahl Sunnat and Shia Mulanas and fatwas and scholars and muftis and sheikhs, let's look at the Quran. The Quran in chapter 5, which is known as Surah Al-Ma'idah, verse 32, it says, whoever saves the life of a person, it would be as if they have saved the life of all mankind. So organ donation saves a life. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in itself wouldn't disapprove of something like this. But again, we look to the the fatawas of the learned scholars in order so that we can understand exactly whether something is permissible or not, right? So the institutions of the Ahl Sunnat wal Jamaat that have allowed organ donation after someone has passed away so the Canadian Council of Imams, on their website they've said organ donation is allowed. Al-Azhar University in Egypt have also allowed organ donation. The Saudi Arabia's Council of Ulama, of Senior Ulama, have allowed organ donation. And the fatwa committees in Jordan, Kuwait, Egypt and Algeria have also allowed it, and they've said that it is seen as a blessed act. So according to the four schools of thought of the Ahl Sunnah wal Jamaat, and according to these four fatwas that were given from institutions of the Ahl Sunnah wal Jamaat, and according to the Quran in chapter 5 verse 32, and according to the fatwa of Mufti Muhammad Zubair, that he's attested that the four schools of thought, the four madhahibs, Hanafi, Shafi, Maliki, Hanbali, have allowed organ donation, just goes to show that this person has no knowledge of Islam and he's just giving fatwas based on literally nothing, right? And again, for my Shia brothers and sisters, again, obviously, like I do my videos, Ayatollah Abul Qasim Khoy, who's now passed away, an Iranian Maraja, Mujtahid, he said that it's permissible, subject to the consent. So obviously before you die, you consent that your organs can be donated. Ayatollah Nasir Makarim Shirazi has also said it's permissible. Ayatollah Khamenei has also said that it is permissible. So according to the four schools of thought of the Ahl Sunnah wal Jamaat, and according to the fatwas or the fatawas of the Shia Mujtahideen, organ donation is fine. So again, I don't know what he's on about.